Am I the a-hole for not canceling my plans to watch our toddler after my husband insisted he didn't want my help? My husband and I both work full-time. We have a 1.5-year-old who has to be picked up daily by 4 p.m. I am the default pickup person because I work from home and my husband commutes an hour each way. On days when I need my husband to pick him up, I will explicitly tell him, I have a 5 p.m. meeting today. Can you pick my son up or just try to get home in time for my meeting? So my husband is working from home today and mentioned last night and this morning that he has a deadline. He always has deadlines, so that didn't really mean much to me beyond that I should let him focus and not bother him today, so I said okay and left him alone to finish his work. An hour ago, I told him I wanted to go to a brewery by myself this afternoon after work to decompress, which meant I would need him to pick up our son. Apparently, he was expecting me to pick our son up and watch him tonight so he could keep working to meet his deadline, which is totally fine with me. But I called him out for not communicating and just assuming that I would know he wanted me to do that. At no point in the conversation did I say I can't or won't pick up our child or express disappointment or anger at not going to the brewery. I legitimately just told him that if he needs me to do something, then he needs to communicate about it and not assume I will read his mind. This devolved into an argument where he eventually said he didn't need anything from me and I should go do what I want. I reiterated twice later on in the conversation that I am fine with picking up our son and that's not my issue at all. Both times he insisted that he didn't need me to do it. I asked if he was sure. He said he was sure. So I left the room and texted a friend and asked her to meet me at the brewery. After we calmed down, I asked my husband if he wanted to talk. Please note he did not make any effort to approach me. During that convo, he told me that he changed his mind and now needs me to pick our son up and watch him. I told him I could push my plans back to later in the evening, but I wasn't going to cancel my plans. I only made plans because he told me 3 times that he doesn't want or need me to stay home with our child tonight. I told him that his words and actions have consequences. I never would have made plans if he hadn't repeatedly told me to go ahead. But now he's acting like I'm selfish for not immediately canceling. So am I the a-hole for refusing to cancel my plans?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. He had a grown-up's temper tantrum, and not using your words to communicate like a big boy has consequences. It's going to be a rough night at your house, though.
It's not just communication. He regards you as the default childcare and himself as the help. You need to squash this pattern in the bud. And unfortunately, the only way to do that is do as he does and be unavailable more often. Not the a-hole.
Not the a-hole. The problem is not their schedule. It's the fact her husband refuses to communicate his needs, expects her to mind read, and throws a tantrum when she wants to do anything for herself.